Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Legends. Alright, so we're still in front of the second subgate, and in between episodes I went ahead and took the time to switch to the vacuum arm like I mentioned. It doesn't cost too much money to upgrade. You can extend its energy to infinite with just like 1,000 zenny, I think it is, so that's pretty good. And we're going to be using it quite a bit in this little area. Like I said, I don't really use any of the other special weapons here, so that'll help us, collect some more money and stuff. And it's pretty cool. It's a nice little weapon. I like it. Alright, so the second subgate is opened up, and let's get this thing started. Alright, so right out of the gate, it looks kind of like the first one. It's got the same sort of light blue tint to it. And it kind of is the same color scheme for quite a while, but it is much, much different, as we'll soon see. So let's head on in.
Alright, Mega Man, let's get started. Surprise? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat. I should be able to act as your spotter from here, too. I wonder if that old fella used to be a digger, too.
Maybe. Alright, so as we turn the corner, we're going to be introduced to a new enemy. We've seen sort of this type of enemy before, but it's kind of been recolored and given a new ability to shoot fireballs at us. And as you can see there, we can use the vacuum to suck up all the rupees and stuff. If you fully upgraded, then as soon as you use the weapon, you'll like instantly get all the zenny around. At this point, I kind of have to suck it in a little bit, but we can also check the holes in the wall around here to get refractor shards, but for now, it's pretty much just a one-way path. We don't really have to worry too much. Just try not to get hit by these guys. Basically, whenever they shoot, you can just strafe left or right and they'll miss you. So they're really not that hard to deal with. Alright, oh, hey, there's some more. Oh, I'm kind of stuck in between two here. I don't like this position. Alright, there we go. Oh, I still got hit anyway. That's no fair. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, the vacuum arm makes collecting that stuff a whole lot easier. Whoa, holy crap, that guy almost ran right into me. Yeah, thankfully they don't really deal that much damage. One hit from their fireball only breaks the shield for a little bit. It doesn't actually deal any damage to you, so that's good. These guys really aren't that much of a threat. But as we go here, as you can see, we kind of have a split between left and right. So let's continue just going down this hallway here, and there should be a chest at the end of it. Yep, there it is. We open it to receive old hover jets, and these are going to be used with the rollerboard, actually, to make something really cool. So I'm looking forward to that after this dungeon's over with. But for now, let's jump up here and go through the door. I think it is required for you to have jump springs to get up there, so you can't really get anywhere in this place if you didn't get the jump springs before. Alright, and here's another new enemy, kind of crab things. Basically, the only thing they do is charge you. And if you shoot them enough, they'll flip over, and you can damage them while they're like this, or you can just kind of leave them there. They'll never flip back over on their own, so just leave them. It's not really worth it. And we've got a few different ways we can go here. First off, let's go to the left. We've got some more of these exploding robots to deal with. That was kind of lazy, wasn't it? Alright, just keep going straight and get the chest here for a starter key.
What did you find? From these readings, it looks like a starter key. That means there's probably a big refractor in here somewhere. Good luck!
Alright, yeah, it sounds like a good deal to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this thing out here before it charges us. There we go. Alright, and we can head over to the left, take out that thing, and there's a hole in the wall here that's going to contain a Gatling part, which is obviously going to be used for a special weapon, and a good one at that, too. I would recommend you pick that up, even if you're not going for 100%, because that weapon will help you out a lot. Okay, and now we want to come over here and go down this little right hallway. Try to avoid getting ran over. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip this thing over. He can get a little bit annoying. We want to turn right here, check the hole in the wall, and there is a ring in here. That's not really used for anything too special, but it's kind of cool to pick up anyway. So we can continue down this hallway and go out the door. And now this is kind of the big open area of...
Mega Man, what can you see up there? I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Alright, Han Solo. But anyway, yeah, this is kind of the big open area of this dungeon. As you can see, it's quite massive. We can just barely see the other corner over there. It gets kind of dark. But yeah, there's a few things we can be doing in here. I think actually our last two starter keys are in this area. The first one's around here to the right, just in this chest here. Pretty easy one to pick up. It's not that big of a deal. And, alright, so it's probably a good idea not to fall down into the pit. I'll show you why in a little bit, but for now I want to just get this chest over here. You can probably hear some things walking around down there. And this thing here is a joint plug. Definitely get this. Again, even if you're not going for 100%, definitely get it, because that's going to help you out a lot. Alright, so down in this pit here is probably one of the, probably the coolest and also one of the most annoying enemies in the game. As you can see, it's like those robots that were chasing us before, except they have the ability to, like, cloak themselves. It can be really irritating, and they can pretty much just pop up at a moment's notice and charge you. So it's a really good idea to try to stay out of this pit if you possibly can. But their behavior is pretty much the same as the regular ones, except you just can't see them. So you can kind of guess sometimes where they're at. You know they're going to be at least charging you anyway, so you can always wait for that. But yeah, I would just recommend not dealing with those guys, because that can get really annoying really quickly. So, okay, and where we want to go now, I think, yeah, is actually right here. We want to take this right passageway and destroy this guy first, to make our way across this platform over here, and in this chest should be the final starter key, and there it is. Okay, and we also want to check the hole back here to get a bunch of money. 5,100 is pretty good. Alright, and now we want to be heading back, and well, I'm not entirely sure right now. I think we need to be making our way to this one over here. So let's jump across, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, let's go through the door here. And this is going to bring us to kind of a long hallway with these alligator enemies, or crocodile enemies. Holy crap, oh my gosh. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of them. I'm in a very, very bad spot right now. Those guys deal a lot of damage with a lot of attacks. There's a lot of them, and they're really irritating. I would recommend just running past them and not even dealing with them. I took way too much damage there. I shouldn't have, but... Okay, good. I thought they broke my shield for a minute. But anyway, you want to take a left at that little fork, and we're kind of taken to another area outside of the ruins. There's kind of one of these in like almost each of the subgates we go to. But this one's pretty straightforward. It's just kind of a linear path. You can go like a few different ways if you want, but just go straight ahead. You know, it's the easiest way to do it. Open up the chest here, and we get a Rapid Striker. So this is a pretty good buster part. It's one of the very few we can get that actually ups your rapid by more than one at this point. So if you wanted to wait for that balloon fantasy game or whatever until after you get that, it might be a good idea. Might make it a little bit easier on you, but... yeah, I'm not really going to have much use for it, but I figured, you know, it's probably a good thing to just go ahead and show you where it is anyway. But for now, let's just go ahead and head back on in. There is a passageway if I were to just go straight forward, which would be to the right if you were going down the hallway. But there's literally nothing there, and it's just a dead end. I'm talking about that one over there. So let's not even deal with it. Let's just run on through and not even deal with these guys. Alright, so as we go through the door here, this is kind of an interesting thing. Can we check it?
Is there anything there? I'm not picking up anything on my radar.
Can't shoot it or anything. Can we suck it up with a vacuum? No? Oh, okay. Well, alright, so let's just ignore that thing for now and head on through the door, I suppose. Oh, I thought it was automatic.
If I'm reading this right, there's a huge refractor there. We should be able to repair the flutter with one that big.
Alright, well that's good news. We got all 3 starter keys, the refractors right here, so let's go ahead and get this thing. It's all the keys. So what do? Lower the shield, of course.
That's funny. No alarms or security devices? Be careful, Mega Man. I don't like the looks of this.
That scene look familiar to anyone? Alright, so we picked up the refractor. Roll is telling us to be careful, and I'm sure that's for good reason. So let's head on back out.
Mega Man, I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
Alright, so that big cylindrical thing turned out to be the boss Reaverbot of this place. And this guy really isn't that hard. He's only got a small number of attacks, but the only way... Ugh, holy crap. Wasn't ready. The only way you can hit him is by attacking his head, or even the collar, like, on the back of his head there. That'll hurt him as well. So just keep jumping and firing, and anticipate when he's about to dive at you. Come on, dive at me. There we go. Get out of the way, and then he'll do a shockwave, jump over it, and this is really all he does. If you get close to him, he'll try to kick you, but you shouldn't really be doing that, so it's not really anything to worry about. Just keep jumping and firing, pretty much. Good range, again, helps out here, because you want to stay far away from this guy, so you can avoid his little dives. And just pretty much repeat the same process here. It's really not that difficult because he only has those attacks, so once you learn his little pattern, you know, there's really nothing to it besides just executing the same button presses over and over. Alright, so we've almost got this guy. He's going to dive at me one more time. And there we go. That should take care of it.
I'm not picking up any Reaverbot signals anywhere. It looks like you got him.
Yep, sure did. So yeah, that's a pretty easy boss, but kind of big, kind of cool, so hey, I'll take it. Alright, so now we're going to have to walk all the way back out of here, and hopefully you remember the way to get back. It's really not that complicated. We have gone through a lot of rooms, but the path to get back is pretty much just like a straight line, so it's not really that big of a deal. But we do have to walk the whole way, so I guess it can be a little bit inconvenient. You don't really have to watch out for these stealth robots or whatever too much. As long as you're like running fast, you can pretty much go down there without worrying about getting hit. But yeah, like I said, the path back is pretty much just a straight line, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Flip that guy over and leave him there to be flipped over for the rest of his life. Oh, how sad. Alright, so let's just avoid all the robots on the way back. Whoa, holy crap. We want to take a right here, and just keep following this path, and we'll be back at the entrance.
You must be getting hungry, Mega Man. I made some apricot pie. Are you up for a slice when you get back?
Roll, now is not the time to be talking about pie, okay? I'm in a room filled with deadly robots. I'd prefer you save that till later. But while we're on the subject, yes, I would love a slice. Alright, so we've made it to the elevator back up to the surface, and we've now escaped with our refractor in hand. Good stuff. So we end up right back out here. Looks like I'm going to end the video right where I started, so let's turn and face it. You know what, actually, let's heal ourselves first. Recharge our energy. Alright, so turn and face it, and we were about right here. Is that about right? Okay, so yeah, we're literally ending the video right where we started it. Pretty cool stuff. So alright, in the next part, we will make our way back to the actual city and do some more stuff there, I suppose. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.